is happening? Welcome to my channel. My name is Matt Bradford. Today we are doing the classic rock song, American Woman. Now, we're going to do two versions. We're going to do the original Guess Who version, because obviously that's the original. It's iconic. It's very important. However, I was born in 1982, which means I was 15 years old when Austin Powers came out. So my introduction to American Woman was the Lenny Kravitz version. And it still holds such a special place in my heart. One of the cool things about this is the versions are so different. We can talk about the bones of the song, which we do on this channel. We talk about how do we take a song that's not built for lap steel, it's built for guitar. So we're going to figure out how to what makes the song, transfer it to the lap steel. And then what's cool is the Lenny Kravitz version is so different that, like, it's still the song and you still recognize the song because he's singing the song, but it's not the bones I would have thought it was. And so what a cool thing. And then we're going to talk about how to play solos over both. I got a request for this song on Patreon. So today's lesson materials and all the lesson materials from all my lessons are available on Patreon. When people ask for songs on Patreon, they obviously get... Those are the people I'm trying to cater to, the people who give me money. It's crass, but that's what it is. I'm trying to make a living. So, Patreon link is below. I also build instruments. I build conversion necks for Telecasters. I build full instruments. That link is also below to the Reverb store, or if you want a better price with no fees and all that stuff, then hit me. Send me an email. mattbradfordmusic@gmail.com. I have merch. I have t-shirts. I have hats. I have mugs. They have these two logos on them, and they are for sale at the link below. And finally, oh my God, all the sales stuff. Listen, if you like what I'm doing, you don't want to subscribe to anything, you don't want to buy a guitar, you don't want to buy a shirt, you just want to leave me a tip, here's some QR codes. Leave me a tip. It would be greatly appreciated. So, American Woman. The Guess Who version, I'm not going to try to match all the tone stuff. Today's tones, I'm using this guitar. It has, I have to put my phone on airplane mode or something. Like I gotta, yeah, okay. I'm using this guitar. It's got Righteous Sound pickups in it, and I'm going through a Greer amplification Mini Chief. It's a 3-watt amp, and then and it sounds like that. I mean, that's a gnarly, right? And then also we'll get into it, but I'm just going to use a regular TS9 tube screamer. Okay, so so what's cool about American Woman is it's really one riff the whole way through. When this was first asked for me to figure this out, I didn't realize how simple it was, and then also how cool and unique the simplicity is. So check it out, the Guess Who version, the riff. Okay, it's as simple as that. So it's a 5, a flat 7, and a 1. If you don't know what the numbers are, I have all these beginning lessons where I talk in numbers. It doesn't matter. The tab is below. We're using the 5 chord, the flat 7 chord, the 1 chord. It's really just a riff around the 1 chord, and so it's 9th fret, 12th fret, 14th fret. And I did it wrong. Right? That's it. So, let's go slow. I have 3 backing tracks for today's lesson. I have just the bass and drums for that riff, so you can practice just that riff. Okay. But we got to play it right. That was played poorly. Sorry. Okay. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. If you're not getting it, 9, 12, 14. right? 12, 14, 12, 14, 14. 14 5 times. 12, 14, 14, 14, all right? I keep wanting to do the 12, 14 twice. Don't do that. It's... right? 12, 14, 14, 14. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And then... that's it. Oh, the second time, sorry. Just leaves a little more space. Now, the other thing that's really cool about the Guess Who version is the lead. When I sat down to figure this out, I just figured it would be a bluesy minor pentatonic lead. But it's not. The lead is in Mixolydian. Now, on my channel, we haven't done modes yet, so this is a great way to get into the Mixolydian scale. What does that mean? Here's the major scale. This is the major scale. Mixolydian is the exact same as the major scale, except it's got a flat 7. When I learn modes, when I use modes, I don't think of a whole new scale. I just think of moving my 7s to flat 7s. That's how I think of it. It's also, just so we know, the E Mixolydian scale, which is, I'm just showing you the Mixolydian scale. You're going to move it up to the 2nd fret to the 12th fret. You know, here's your 1. Okay? So you can see it here's our 1, here's our other 1, right? And you can see the notes below the 1. And you can see the notes above the 1. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know on Patreon and I'll, do a little video about how to make that work, but whatever. Okay, so that's the scale. If you're thinking of the E Mixolydian, it is also A major, is that right? I think it's A major, right? It's also the A major scale. Same notes, but it's the E Mixolydian scale. So if you really need to think of it like... but it's got to end on the E. So it's hard for me to do that. There. There it is. And that sounds Mixolydian. Anyway, so the lead is really cool. 1, 2, 3. Then 3, 4, 5. Right? And then flat 7, 4, 2, 3. Just straight down the scale. Not straight down the scale. Straight down the 12th fret. And then ends on the 14th. Okay? And then 3, 5, 6, flat 7. Okay? So the whole thing. And that's so cool because it's Mixolydian. And I'm going to talk about how to solo over this I want to introduce the Lenny Kravitz version first, and then we're going to talk about soloing. But really, because that's the more advanced part, right? Learning the song first. This is a great song. Oh my God, I'm going to have to cut all that out. Not cut out the video, just the noise. Wow, it was gnarly. This is a great song to take to a jam because it's one riff. And that's the other thing. Listen, total aside here. When you're going to a jam, you want to bring songs that are really simple. Songs like Knocking on Heaven's Door. Songs like, what's that? Can't Always Get What You Want, right? Songs like All Along the Watchtower. It's just stuff that it's the same thing over and over and over again. You don't want songs that have a million changes because if people don't know the song, then they can't jam along to the song. Okay, this is one of those songs. It's that same riff the whole time, and people can work around on that riff, and we can see how Lenny does it in a second. But the point is that simplicity really lends itself to playing with other musicians. Because let's say somebody doesn't know the song. You go, look, dude, that's the song. right? And then I played the solo wrong. The point is that that's the song. So let's do the whole solo one more time. Check it out. It's just this Mixolydian scale. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 2, 3. Right? And then the other part. That's the whole intro lead riff. It's really cool. That's something I would never play, and it was so cool to learn that and go like, oh, that's pretty rad. Okay, and that tab again is below, available on Patreon. The Lenny Kravitz version. This is the version I was in. I need water, dude. I am fired up today. I love this song. I had so much fun doing it. So check it out. The Lenny Kravitz version. The production on it. The music video spoke to me more as a teenager. It doesn't matter. Point is, okay, the Lenny Kravitz version is. This is the version that introduced me to this song. For me, it's the version that I love this version. If you don't love it, that's fine. That's fine. I totally understand that it's not true to the original. It is in the key of C. So the original's in the key of E, and we're using an E Mixolydian. This one's in the key of C for the most part. Right? Check it out. So here's the background. All right. So I tried to, both of these backing tracks, I just made them. I wasn't trying to be true to the original, but I was trying to get the gist of the original. If that makes sense. This one, you know, when you listen to his track, he's just got that doom, doom, doom. It's awesome. To me, it's really modern. It's a cool reimagination of the track. And he took out that 5. Right? Here, he's just... Okay? It's a whole different vibe. It's just 10 and 8. 10, 8, 10. But here's what's cool. That part, that's a 5-7-1, right? He's doing that here. 5-7-1. 5-7-1. Okay? So, let's get the main riff part first. That's it. Let's just do that. Okay. If that's too fast, then obviously slow it down, right? Start with just a kick, just something, a click. I like a kick or a snare or something, program. Pardon me, just doom, 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 right? It's just that. And then, the first time through, 5, flat 7, 1. Right? Okay? The second time through, oh, and I was going to turn on the I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use the TS9. I lied to you. Okay? Then the same riff. Now, it's 3 up to 4, back to 3. Okay? What he's doing is he's hammering on, pulling off. Like it's really fast and really, really hip. So how do I imitate that? Right? I'm whipping it from the flat 3 to the 4, back to the flat 3. Okay? It's tricky to really get the essence of what he's doing. I like it better just whipping it. But we're trying to imitate a trill, which is the one thing that's probably harder. Well, it's not the only thing. Playing complex chords, obviously. But like for single note stuff, those trills, that Hendrix-y like thing that he does, the Lenny Kravitz thing, which obviously huge Hendrix influence there. That was the wrong note, first of all. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. get into the lead stuff. Oh, my hands are cold still. I cooled the room off. I had a phone call on, so now the room is coming up, slowly picking back up. My hands are cold, man. All right, so soloing over. Let's start with the Guess Who version. Now, that lead, good. Now we're gonna use the, reattach that. Huh. Now we're gonna use the tube screamer. Okay, so the lead in the Guess Who version has this really sweet, like throaty, like full, almost like synthy sound, which is really cool. So I might just go. I got carried away, but I'm going to leave it in because I think it illustrates the point, which is I'm going to try to be giving it some soaring notes, right? And I'm going to be using the Mixolydian scale. And then the other thing is I'm going to try to end on 1s, 3s, 5s, and flat 7s. Not all at the same time, obviously, but like when you look at that lick, he's ending on a flat 7. He's playing 3, 5, 6, flat 7. So he's really defining the Mixolydian scale with that major 3 and the 6 and the flat 7, right? It really feels major. Mixolydian. It feels major with a flat 7. So I can use all those tones when I'm doing this, and then we can get faster, obviously, but like it has that kind of like really flowy thing. So that's what I'm looking to imitate, at least if I'm trying to play in the style of the Guess Who, right? If I'm at a jam, I can certainly mix it up with some more Mixolydian stuff. There's I could do a whole thing on Mixolydian licks, but really it's making sure you're getting that flat 7 and then that major 3. Right? That's all that flat 7 and major 3 is all happening in there together. So, okay, so the Lenny Kravitz version, this... that flat 3 redefines the whole thing for me. So let's get the track dialed in. Okay, so the Lenny Kravitz one, I had to adjust the track. This riff, that one right there. All of that, we're still Mixolydian, maybe, right? We could do all that, but the second half, that changed it. It's got the flat 3. That one little note changes everything. If I try to play that major 3 against it, it starts to feel weird. So we can go right back to our happy place, minor pentatonic, where now which is my, I'm right back. And again, it's just a 1 chord, really. And if you're playing in a jam, don't do the riff when someone's taking a solo. Then it's just, right? Now, the one thing that happens in the Lenny Kravitz version is it does modulate. It goes down a half step for the first half of the solo. So if you're playing along with the song, it goes down to to B. Okay, and then it comes back up. Which again, so this goes back to a million things. Oh my God, I was doing so well, and then I just started getting all over the place. It doesn't matter. We're gonna stay with getting all over the place. Listen, this goes back to like why sometimes we don't want to have a capo. First of all, this riff does not, because we got to go below the 1. This riff does not offer itself to no capo very easily. You know, we could do, for the Guess Who version, we could do like a, let's see, and it works, but right? That works better. And then for the C, we'd have to tune to C, and then it would have to be something weird. Solo. Right? And all we do for our solo, when it modulates down a half step, all we do is we move our minor pentatonic scale down a half step. So a minor pentatonic scale for the minor I'm excited. Minor pentatonic scale for the first half of the Lenny Kravitz version solo. Whew. We start on the 9th fret, right? And then it goes up to the 10th fret. Okay? And that's the whole song. That's the whole Guess Who version. That's the whole Lenny Kravitz version with all the stuff. So I hope you'll sit there and play along with them. I hope you'll do it. And then if you're not sure how to play solos over these chords, if you're not sure how to use, especially the minor pentatonic scale, I haven't done a lot of Mixolydian stuff, but these lessons apply to everything. I hope you'll go and watch some of my minor pentatonic videos. I just posted 8 simple licks for minor pentatonic, and I've got a bunch of other pentatonic stuff. If you search Matt Bradford pentatonic, I'm sure I come up first. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging, and I hope that this made sense. It's the simplest song there is, and what a cool song to jam on. What a cool song to invite friends to play on. I'm really glad I had to sit down and learn this for a lesson, because now I got to learn the lyrics, because I'm going to do this all the time. What a fun song. Thanks for hanging. Oh. And then I screwed up the outro. Thanks for hanging.